of VAR that can help gameplay in football. So, for the introduction, what is VAR? According to the bridge, VAR stands for Video Assistant Referee. The Video Assistant Referees watch the game on monitors that operate various angles video in an operation room, alongside assistants, and helps the main referee to make important decisions during the game. If the first judge that an error has been made, they will notify the referee so the referee can make the final decision. In some cases, the referee can ask or may request for reviewing the incidents before making final decision. And now here we have two sides of group that will give their arguments towards the motion. The first is from proposition teams or pro side, which agreed that VAR can help gameplay in the football. And for the opposition teams, which not agree that VAR can help the gameplay in football. So let's hear for both arguments by the groups. Okay, let me start my first argument. The use of technology in football always improving. Technology can be used to analyze the game and also players' performance, and also make it easier to referee make decisions. According to the leaks in 2015, football refereeing is a difficult task that implies analyzing difficult and fast in-game situations in a matter of seconds. Their situation can involve several players, and there is also the possibility of having very limited visibility. VAR, or Video Assistant Referee, is one of technologies that is currently used in every football match, whether it's in international or club competitions. So, I agree that the existence of VAR helps the gameplay run well and fairly. By looking at the VAR, we can easily find out the smallest mistakes that may not be seen clearly by the referee, but we can see it from the VAR. Also, it can reduce the level of cheating that occurs in the football. I think that's my statement. So I get your point, Proteus, but please note that even though the match used VAR to detect errors, there are still many of things that are not transparent, because in the end, the final decision is made from the main referee. As happened in the Asian Football Cup under 23, where Indonesia met Uzbekistan. Report from bola.com, where at that time Bidan Sulaiman received a tackle from Uzbekistan player in the near of penalty box. The referee had already blown the whistle and also stated that it was a foul. He drew a place where the free kick will be kicked. But then the referee checked the VAR to see and reviewing how the incidents. But not long after that, instead of getting penalty or free kick, the referee said that it was not a foul. So Indonesia are not getting any penalty or free kick. This decision is considered detrimental to Indonesian team. That's why it's been controversial until now. It is also indicated that despite the use of VAR, the referee's partiality towards one team also still exists, So cheating still occurs. And we consider that the VAR does not help the gameplay to to play fairly. Because it's still causing confusion than the clarity. So if we bring up the Asian Football Cup under 23 match, when Indonesia versus South Korea, there were many incidents that need to be explained by using VAR. Due to violence and offside committed by both teams, but the referee at that time was cooperative and unbiased. He made decision according to what was shown by the VAR. One of the examples, when penalties South Asian Justin Hapner from Indonesia was failed to score a goal in Korean net because the goalkeeper has saved the ball. But then referee asked him to re-kick because it indicated that the goalkeeper was too ahead from goal line, which is it count as a foul. In the result, the Indonesian team has won the match. And that's also been proved that VAR can clarify the match fairly and well. But still many fans complain that the VAR ruined the momentum of football and disrupt the game, of course. That's the truth. That is true because the referee will blow the whistle every time he got a call from the video assistant room. Fans always expect to their team make beautiful game and goal, but it's ruined by VAR because it still have to wait to referees having decision. For example, when Indonesia met Uzbekistan, the Rizkyrido judged to have serious fault because of kicking final parts of Uzbekistan player. When the VAR was shown, it was proven that Rizkyrido was reflexively kicked his final part because his foot was floating after kicking the balls. After several replays, the referee still gave a red card for him. The audience who also saw the VAR replays felt that the referee's decision was unfair, and the replays of VAR just for staying time. Well, both sides have been stating awesome arguments and also encountering each other statements. So now we move to the closing statement from the both sides. So for the closing statement from the proposition teams, so in my opinion, VAR helps the gameplay runs well and fairly. And I think that some arguments from the opposite team that are shortcomings of technologies that needs to be improved. And then the breaks of the match while checking the VAR will be replaced by additional time. So it's not necessary to worry about it. And also about it can be advantage for both teams to develop new tactics and also give them time to have a break water. I think that's all my closing statement. Thank you. Okay, for my closing statement from outside teams, I believe that the use of VAR does not help game perfectly. Instead, it creates confusion because the referee has many decisions options. Although the purpose for reduce of cheating, it still can happen because the final decision was made from the main referee. If the referee got biased in one team, so cheating still can be happen. And then, for a second, many fans still concerned about the long breaks due to VAR checking. Spectators and players have to wait for the referee's decisions, which result in a loss of excitement from the crowd. I think that's all my closing statement. Thank you. made a conclusion from our discussion today that the impact of VAR has had significant influence on contemporary football, which has resulted in the introduction of new opportunities as well as problems for players. Although it has led more controversy and slowed the pace of match, it has improved the accuracy of previously considered critical choices, finding the sweet spot between precision and also completeness. I think that's enough for our discussion today. Thank you for watching this video. Bye!